nasopharynx.
Where's the nasopharynx?
Like if I were to say, name the space.
Oh.
So that's the space back here. Behind the oral cavity is the oropharynx. And then if I were to point in this space back here, that's called the laryngopharynx. So you got nasopharynx here, oropharynx here, laryngopharynx down there. This whole deal here is called the larynx. And I'm going to teach it to you next week, but let's just go through it. This is the epiglottis, right there. That's a vocal cord. This whole thing is the thyroid cartilage. It's been cut mid-sagittally.
Could you show the epiglottis?
Sure, that's a little blue flap right there. Yeah, and you guys are catching him like we're cutting that way. You have to know 2 tonsils on him. The other one you have to know a picture of. This is called his pharyngeal tonsil. Some people call them the adenoids. That's that reddish thing, and that's his pharyngeal tonsil. The palatine tonsil I omitted because it's hard to see. It's right there. And then the lingual tonsil is this yellow thing.
Where's the lingual tonsil?
The yellow thing. Right there. So pharyngeal tonsil, lingual tonsil. Okay, and that's it for him. And then, do you guys have that big larynx first? Okay. Let's do that. Yeah, this is the big one first. I'll just tell you all this stuff. Hyoid bone, thyroid cartilage, is all of that. This ring down here that goes to the back and gets bigger is the cricoid or cricoid cartilage. That looks like a ring with a thick part at the back. This is all the trachea below that. Then I'm going to flip it around so you guys can, and that's the thyroid gland. But at the back, this is kind of hard to see, but that's still the cricoid or cricoid cartilage. These two that look like they kind of have a triangle shape are retinoid cartilages. And then these two that look like cat's claws or dog's claws, those are called the corniculate cartilages. And then this is the epiglottis. And those are all crapped out vocal cords. The students broke them. So anyway, let's go to this guy. On this guy, the only thing up at the top you guys have to know is the lingual tonsils. Anybody know what papillae these are? They're behind those. Good. Those are the circumvallate papillae. So behind them, right in there, are your lingual tonsils. And I'll cover that next week. Okay, so I'm going to pull this up and off that stand. And I'm going to take off the tongue. And now hyoid bone, thyroid cartilage is that one. Cricoid or cricoid cartilage is that one with the trachea beneath. And I'm going to flip it around. Still the trachea, cricoid or cricoid cartilage. This one with the 4 on it is a retinoid cartilage. Let's see what you can see here. This is the epiglottis, but it's covered with mucous membrane. So it looks pink here because it's covered with the mucous membrane. If you guys see these little bitty cartilages, I don't know if you, I think it has a 5 on it, those are called the corniculate cartilages.
Oh, those are those little claws?
Yeah, they're the claws here. They're just little triangles here. And this does not show what I'm going to show you next. There is a cartilage in here and in here on the sides, and those are called the cuneiform cartilage. You guys remember? Yeah, it would be inside. You can't see it. So it would be, you see that? No, I can't read that number. Can you read that? Is that a 3 or a 13 or something?
31.
31. Okay, where you guys see that number, there's actually a cartilage in there, and it's called the cuneiform, and there's one on each side. And it holds that open. So the air goes through, and I'm going to open this up. I think I'm going to open it up. And inside are vocal cords. Okay, so now it's all opened up. We have 2 vocal cords, 1 and 2. So those are the vocal cords. You guys know what this is? It's kind of hard to see from this angle. You named it?
Epiglottis.
Yeah, good. That's the epiglottis.
The vocal cords.
And the vocal cords are down there. Oh, there's a fold that I'm going to ask you, so I might as well tell you right now. It's actually called, this little fold here is called the ventricular fold. Do you have your book open?
Yeah.
Do I have it? Good. Yeah, so do you guys see this little fold above